Caveman Q, Paleo, Primal, Long Island right here. Now, after helping Joe out making that video for the Primal cooking seminar, figured it's kind of fun. I want to make some more of these. Now, I was watching an episode of Bar Rescue the other day. Gave me some inspiration. So it's a really awesome looking recipe. Well, try it out. I've never done this one before, but we'll see. So I found online, they called their recipe that was similar to what I saw on that show. They called it the triple bypass. Now, that's because of all the fat that's going to be in it. But you know how we feel about fat. Like it a lot. So, we're going to call this one the Primal Avoid the Quadruple Bypass recipe. That's because what we're going to do is we're going to start out with some hot dogs. We're going to stuff it with some grass-fed cheese. We're going to stuff that. We're going to wrap around that some ground beef. And then we're going to wrap that in some bacon. We're going to throw it on the grill. And then we're going to add it into some of my buddy Tim Swart over at Big Tim's Primal Journey. He's got this barbecue recipe. It's pretty awesome. So we're going to add it on that, and we're going to go. It's my first time making this one, so I prepped a bunch of it ahead of time. I actually had my sauce going. That's Big Tim's sauce. I'll link up to that way you can find it there, but it's cooling down right now. Next thing I'm going to do though, got a little bit of an injury on my hand, training last week, so I'm going to put this glove on. Also, I was listening to a little bit Thriller earlier, but ready to go. We're going to start out with the hot dogs. I took some grass-fed cheddar cheese that I got from Trader Joe's, I shredded it, I added that to the Applegate Organic hot dogs here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this here cheese. I'm going to stuff it on in here. So we're going to turn this into our very own cheese dogs. But they are using quality grass-fed beef and grass-fed cheddar cheese. So it's not like just some random Nathan's cheese dog, weird stuff. But we're going to take this. After we finish stuffing this up, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the ground beef and we're going to prep that. What we're going to do with the ground beef is we're going to wrap it around these here dogs. And we have the last one here. It's going to finish us up. Now if you see over there, I have the onions already cut up. I added some pepper. I added some salt, some real salt. And I added some crushed red pepper as well. Now I have 2 pounds of grass-fed beef also from Trader Joe's. It's already in the bowl. I'm going to take 2 eggs. These are some nice pasture-raised eggs I get from Fairway, called Fresh Handsome Brook Farms, organic pasture-raised. Good stuff. Take 2 of that. What I'm going to do, I'm going to crack them into the bowl here with the meat. Now I'm just going to throw some of my compost, I don't want to waste them there. Rinse off my hands. Get a little drying. Next thing I want to do is I'm going to take this here onion and salt and pepper mixture, red and black pepper. And now I'm just going to mix it on up in here. That's like you would if you were making any kind of meat concoction, whether it be meatballs or hamburgers. That's basically what we're doing here. It's hot dogs, hamburgers, bacon, all in one. It's a pretty great idea. Alright. Now that we got this all mixed up pretty well, let's see. It's going to be just as good for you as it is for me here to figure out how well it's going to go on. The recipe says that you should take it and wrap it around kind of thin. Let's see how that happens. Okay. I'll put this over here. Alright, bring out my tray. It's going to be our stacking tray for now. I'll take some of the meat. I'll lay it down here. Now it says to make it not too thick, make it a little thin, and then wrap it around. Let's see how we do. Okay. So I'm just gonna close that up over there. A little bit is kind of hanging out of it there, but that looks pretty good to me. There's our first one done. Let's get the second one down here. Yeah, alright. Wrap that up. I'm definitely liking the look of this. This looks like it's going to be amazing. We have our meat wrapped into one. We have that going to the other one here.
Apparently, I lost the rest of the finished video. I mean, this was 2 years ago, but here's a quick look at the finished product.